Good day to you. It's vlog number 2. It is, let me check the phone, January 29th. And it's been a few days since I've done one of these. It's not an everyday thing. I'm not doing the daily vlog thing. I'm doing it when I can, when I'm not on vacation and on the road. This is kind of like a news video. What's gone on, what's going on, what's going to go on. And this time I have, let me go over here, music for us. It'll be playing in the background lightly. And this whole soundtrack for this whole vlog will be coming from Scott and Brendo. And I will put a link on their YouTube, or to their YouTube, and you can go and find their stuff on iTunes. It's all on there. That's what they like the best, is if you go buy their stuff on iTunes. So, alright. Vlog number 2. I actually wrote all the commentary of this on the description below. So I wrote it and then I recorded it, but I was in such a rush yesterday. I don't think it was really, you guys, I got to make this one good. It's a good follow-up one. So I'm going to talk about the stuff that I did yesterday, but I'll throw in some things from today, some new stuff, so you don't, just have to read the description. The video actually will be exciting. All right. So, what did happen yesterday? Well, let's first talk about what's happened since the last vlog, which has been a few days, and that is, we'll go over here to this video. I made this video since then, and it's kind of like I did a family portrait shoot in Oregon for my brother while I was there. And this picture, or this video, kind of shows things to come. Like, I might do more of these types of videos. And what I just did was I took Lightroom and I just went through them and played some music as well. And the music this time is by Peter Hollins in this video. He did an awesome job. And I don't know if, let's see here. The two music tracks are probably interacting with each other. I need to get better at this vlog thing. Alright, so Peter, great job on the song. It's a cover, and it is awesome. And yeah, keep an eye out for more of these types of things. And then, and then I also put a link to the actual portrait shoot here. And so I've, since last time, edited a set of pictures. I hope to edit more today. Like, that's my big goal. Edit lots of pictures. Or select them. Select the ones that need to be edited. So yeah, my nephew and my cute niece. And then what else I took that to the next level. Same pictures. And I made a 10-minute video of 14,000 pictures where I went through them really quickly. And I talked very fast while I went through that. There's a commentary. There's also a music-only version of that. Let's go to it. And here's the music-only version. I'm not talking. But we're going through the pictures, and then you jump over. This is the second half, and the pictures start flying by like crazy fast, right? This was just to give people an idea of my whole entire road trip, not to see the actual pictures. So that family one, you could see the pictures a little bit better. So that's one of the things I've been doing. And then I worked a lot on my playlists to get them organized. And just this morning, in fact, here's something. Deseret News apparently wrote a small article in their faith section, in which they linked 4 of my videos, and because I did temple videos on, so we'll go to that. Let's go to the actual YouTube. They just have their inside player, where I talk about how to photograph different temples. And so what I did when my sister, Vonda, sent a message saying that I was on the Bloggernacle, I went and made this little link to, so they could see the other ones in the playlist. And then I also worked on the descriptions here, and I put a link to my temple photography and a link to the playlist and talked about the video, and then in a couple of them I linked to the road trip video. So I just did a few extra things since I saw maybe there'd be a few extra eyes on it this morning. Okay, and then well, I was talking to you about Scott and Brenda, so we'll turn on the music again. And so I'd say, you know, I went and hung out with Scott yesterday. This is their music channel, Scott and Brendo, and he's got some of the covers that he uses in his other channel's video, and Devin Graham uses a lot of his music as well. So here's actually his video channel, Scott DW, and he does that with another guy named Jay, and they make videos of like kittens flying in slow motion or the fruit ninja. So let's pause the music again, and you've probably seen this video. It's funny. It's got 18 million views. So that's pretty much what I was doing yesterday. Was I was taking pictures at his new video that should release in about a week from yesterday. And it was crazy. It was up in the mountains in the snow, and a guy broke his femur. Yep, in 2 places. Ugh. But they ended up making the video. That was like at the very beginning, but they still made the video. And I gave him my card, so I don't have any previews to show you, and I'm not sure to what extent I can show you the previews, much like the video I did for Devin like a week ago. So yeah, but he's gonna give it back to me. I took a bunch of video as well, so he wanted to download that, probably put it in the video. And he had like a Red Epic, a Phantom shooting at 1,000 frames a second. He had a couple Canon cameras, the Hero, you know, the GoPros, and then my Nikon shooting wide angle. So, and then what else happened yesterday? Back to the screen. Trey Radcliffe, a popular photographer on social media, he did a hangout where he talked to us about the theme was going pro. So he had on like 4 or 5 photographers that had gone full-time professional, and then a few others that were kind of asking questions. So Trey here, you can follow him on Google Plus or Facebook. He's got like 4.3 million followers. Anyways, and then you can go to his channels there, and then you can watch the video. And I think I actually did a good job. I messed up once. I could have been more smooth at one period of time, but I had some pretty decent insight, and I plan on, and there's also a video of me coming up where I kind of just talk about my thoughts on going pro. And this was a whole panel discussion, and so I thought, you know, I let a lot of other people talk. I could have talked and talked. So now I'm going to do a video where it's just me talk. And on that channel, or on that hangout, I met Clayton Morris, who is he works at Fox News or Fox and Friends, doing the technology stuff on the weekend. And he was pretty cool, and he had a really cool voice, which I guess makes sense as a Fox News Channel guy. And he started a website called Photography Begins. So let's go check that out real fast. I guess it's a blog, and it's about his experiences and beginning photography. So that should be pretty interesting to follow. Okay, what else? Let me go back to my notes for a second. Let me cheat. Oh, yesterday I looked at like 4,000 images. Here's some of the pictures here on the screen. And let's bring up the toolbar, and I can make the thumbnails a little bit bigger. These are the pictures I shared during Trey's Variety Hour, is what he calls it. But yesterday, I went and, well, now we're talking about yesterday as in Sunday. I just wanted something simple to do on a Sunday, so I went to my 2012 gallery, which, by the way, 166,000, and a lot of them have been deleted, so there was at one point a lot more than 166. There's probably like 170 at least. And I went and I did a couple interesting things you may find interesting. I looked through all of my pictures that I had gone through twice before, and they were 1-starred. And so here they are, and then I looked through them and I was like, oh, I like this one a little bit more. 2-star, 2-star on that one, 2-star on that one. And so I went through about 1,900 pictures there, and then when I was done with them, I moved them to the ones that I had definitely 2-starred. It's a little convoluted. Maybe I'll do an actual video on this. And the end, now my next thing that I got to do when I get some time to do it is go through all these ones that I've 2-starred, and they are 1,900 more pictures to go through. And then I went through and about 4,000 others, and I deleted 3,500 others, and I deleted about 400 blurry ones. So now it's time for me to go through and 1-star them. That's all about my process and my workflow. Then I'm just letting you know what I did. I went through 4,000 pictures. I could have just left it there, but I thought I'd show off a few pictures from 2012, and I look forward to getting done with them, because I don't know if you knew, but I did a whole series before this channel came up. So sometime last year I did a series where I was showing off my pictures from 2011, and I did a little competition-ish type thing where it was kind of this reality show. Here, we're starting off with 100, go ahead and rate them, and we're going to go down to 50 and then to 25, and then we ended up, with the top 10 and the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is actually in my other channel that I had before this, where I focus on workflow and my Google Plus shows and stuff like that. And it doesn't, so actually, let me show you that channel. Guess what? My recording died again and again. So I'm trying not to scream. Maybe I should just get back into it. 3rd time's a charm. This vlogging thing just is more than I had anticipated. I meant it to be quick and easy, and yet I've spent hours on it. Just this 20-minute freaking video. Camtasia, you're trying my patience, but I spent so long writing this description and planning this out. Okay, here we are. Here is this channel that I was talking about. It was an old channel, JARVIE Photo Shows and Workflows. I'm not going to update it quite as much, but if I ever do a Google Plus Hangout video recording, I'll put it here. And if I ever do long, like 1 hour plus workflow recordings, I'll put it here. I had more to say about it previously. Just get it back up on the horse, Scott. This recording is going to be awesome. Okay, Festival Colors. You should go to it. It's really cool. I'll talk about it more in the future, because I've already talked about it like for 20 minutes from the previous recordings. But look at the cool pictures of it. Yay! So it's a really cool thing to go to. And then I want to show you some really cool other channels. We've got the Shaytards, who I've been watching a lot about on YouTube, because I met him, and he's got a cool family, and he does vlogging, and so I'm learning about vlogging from him, though I'm not doing the daily vlogging, and I'm not vlogging like my family, because I'm not married, I don't have kids. And but I was showing off he has his own channel, just him, and it's pretty sweet because he just subscribed to my channel. So Shay, if you are watching, let's talk, because remember that collaboration idea I was talking about? Well, I've thought a little bit more about it, and I've got some really cool ideas, and we could figure out a time I could come down to, like, you're in Los Angeles area or something like that, right? And then, hey, my friend Lindsay, she is a violinist and a popular YouTuber, and she did an interview, and I wanted to show that off. And then this really cool, ridiculous video, I wanted to show it off. And you should go to the link and watch it because it's ridiculously awesome. And in like 3 days, it's already got 8 million views. So funny. And then remember how I was talking about me going up to Park City to work on a collaboration? I did that for 2 days, 2 nights with Stuart Edge. And though this video is a little bit different, he's gonna produce that video that we recorded and put it on his channel, and it's going to be much awesomeness. So enjoy. Stop. Pause. And my friend Ben did a video with Pentax, and he's a photographer, does outdoors photography, and this is him. So you should watch that video and learn a little bit about him. And my friends at Smug Mug they went to this Maverick surf competition, were hanging out in a boat. They did pictures and they did video, and Chris McCaskill put together this cool video. So I'm about caught up, and each time I start saying less and less because I've said this 3 or 4 times already. So, but I want you to say, besides the fact that this should be non-interrupted and I shouldn't be frustrated, tell me how these vlogs are going. This is the second one. Check out the other one. It's a lot of news. It's a lot of cool things. Hey, this is going on. I'm also going to put in here like jobs listings, right? Like, not jobs listing per se, but like news that I hear out in Facebook or somewhere out there that I just see photography related, like jobs, because I have a friend that is looking for, and I quote, out of curiosity, know anyone who has Photoshop skills and a personality that would want to join our staff March through August and move back to Salt Lake afterwards to take over production or technical support, YouTube, and on-site training. So if that's you, put your comments in the comment section, or say, hey, that's me, in the comment section, and I will send them over there. And another person is looking for a 3D animation. Do you guys have anyone who you would recommend that is really good at 3D animation? I think that's just a gig for a video, to help with edit on a video. So I want to connect you guys, and I think it's interesting, and if they're asking me for my help, I can put it here, and so you guys will see it. For that matter, I need help with Photoshop stuff. I need some double chins edited, and I don't have Photoshop on my computer. I do own Photoshop, but it's unopened. I've never put it in because it was like a source of pride for me. It's like they're like, oh, you can just Photoshop that. I'm like, well, I don't own Photoshop, so too bad. But I'm thinking about putting together a few panoramas to make sure I'm doing the panoramas correctly, and that kind of needs to be done with Photoshop. And sorry, Kristen, if you're watching, I highlighted one of your pictures because it was great and it had a cool story with it, but I don't have it up for me to show it off right now. And it was because she sent me a Facebook message saying, hey, me and my friend are out doing JARVIE style photography tonight. So they went out late at night and did like off-camera flash, and were practicing what I had taught them, and I just thought it was funny that they called it JARVIE style photography. All right, let's see what else sorry if I like covered the same thing in the first half and the second half. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to see if it recorded. If not, I'm going to scream. And enjoy the vlog, and look forward to number 3 sometime in the future, and peace out.